Guys, so this is a defense, basically how I defend when people are side mounted on me. From the side mount, you got to worry about two different attacks. You got to worry about your bow and arrow choke, and you got to worry about the arm lock. So check out this defense.
So this defense.
Notice how I glue my ear onto my arm. That basically shuts down the bow and arrow choke, so they can't pass the collar around my neck and grab onto it.
Bow and arrow. Okay, just so you know. He tries to stuff this down.
He's got to pass the collar to his other hand, and there's no way he can get his hand in between my ear and my arm.
What happens now is, because the bow and arrow is defended, I only have to worry about the arm lock, right? So now it's pretty easy to focus on one thing instead of having to worry about two different attacks, or him going for one thing and then transitioning to the other. So a lot of times I just rest here, okay? Because I want to defend the bow and arrow. I don't want him to be able to transition to another attack if he feels I'm defending. So he's here, right?
So now he's grabbing the arm lock because he can't go for the bow and arrow. And look what I'm going to do. That same arm that is defending the bow and arrow, by me basically just resting on my bicep, resting my ear on my bicep, pushing my head in, look what I do with my hand. It's a timing thing, so I can actually do this. You'll actually learn to do this with your eyes closed. You'll feel their weight shift as they go to step over your head.
I think he's going to use step over my head, so just step over your head. Go.
Notice how that arm just comes right in front of my face and it blocks. So that's really important, because a lot of times when they step over, you don't want to get kicked in the face anyways. You don't want that heel coming into your face. So that arm actually blocks my face, and then it allows me to clear his leg off my head. Just like that.
So what I did was I basically blocked my face. My arm came in front of my face and I cleared. Once I cleared the leg, okay,
This is a crazy important detail right here. How I hold his knee so that he can't pass his leg back over my head. And then look what I do to be able to get my body over that leg.
The thing is, I'm holding the knee. You see how he fell back? What would you do from here? Step your leg back over my head? Okay.
That hand over the knee right there blocks him from being able to step back over my head. That's what he needs to do to finish the arm lock now. He wants to catch my head with his leg, and me holding onto his knee doesn't allow him to stretch his leg over my head.
Step your leg over the head. Now what I'm going to do is, with my feet, I lift my hips and I drive towards my head.
This is super important. Getting all my weight on top of his leg, so now he can't bring his leg back over my head. And look what I do with my shoulders. I'm going to do some little adjustments here to make sure I can get my whole body over his leg.
Once I drive towards my head, I'm going to wiggle my shoulders to get over his leg. Okay. Once I'm over the leg, there's no more arm lock.
There you go, out of the arm lock.